In regards to the utter abomination you've made of your mission, consider this collateral. The shadows are no longer a haven for us. For now, we must make our own way toward the light. Find that lamp.
What am I doing? Sitting here all alone in this old shack. It's made me realize that there's no time for rest. There's only time. There's hardly any time anymore. It just feels like I haven't accomplished too much in these past few months I've been around. Judging by all the secrets in this fandom, Useful doesn't know that I'm still alive. But I need him to be gone. You know, after watching a lot of fan content from these Thomas people, and listening to all the phone calls, which probably I'll be doing a little bit more of in the future, I think it's time that I start doing something about this. Starting with finding that stupid lamp. I know it's around here somewhere. So I think it's time for me to finally put some things into action sooner than later. Otherwise the consequences could be very, very dour. Well, I guess it's been a while, hasn't it? Thankfully, there have been some good things that have happened recently, such as, well, my computer turned up a while back, although I'm kind of surprised that whoever stole it didn't bother to take the mouse with them. But hey, at least I have it back and I no longer have to edit on my phone anymore. Although, I still haven't been able to find that lamp. I hope it's somewhere near here. Somewhere. It's gotta be around here somewhere. And also, I realize it's been a while since my last review. In fact, my last review was a crossover with Matt. Now, usually when Wooden Railway reviews went a long time without making a review, it's technically 8 months. But I looked back recently and I realized it's been 9 months since my last crossover review. And if I don't make one soon, then that means there'll be no review this year. And I was hoping to maybe do a Christmas review this year to make up for me not doing one last year. Thankfully, though, I do have the items I want to review in mind. I mean, I got them not too long ago, actually. I think I did an unboxing video on them, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe I should go and do another review. Otherwise, I'll never get back into the review game here. Of course, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. I might as well do a review and, well, see how it goes, I guess. Hello everyone, Useful11 here, back again for, well, another review. To say it's been quite a while since my last one would be an understatement, but it's only been 9 months, and that's not the worst thing in the world. But, however, unlike most reviews, I actually know what I want to review, so anyway. Today, we are going to be reviewing the single stone tunnels. Well, okay, technically there's only one of them, really, but I just so happen to get my hands on 3. So, without further ado, let's start this review. The single stone tunnel was first released in 1993, and it had stickered details and plain track. However, in 1994, it was replaced with clicky-clack track. It basically remained like this for quite a while up until 2002, where the tracks were again replaced with traction rail track. And finally, in 2005, it was fully painted and it was only released in Australia. The single stone tunnel remained like this for its final few years until being discontinued in 2009. Hard to believe that this item has been around for over 15 years. Well, 16 years to be precise. In terms of set, this item could be found in the following. The Island of Soda playboard, which would later become the 100-piece set, the Roundhouse set, Around the Barrel Loader set, Bridge and Tunnel set, which was a Learning Curve Express Toys exclusive, Mountain Tunnel set, Toy Box Window Display playset, Engineer playset, which was a Sears exclusive, 100-piece movie set, which was redesigned for Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Bridge and Tunnel set, Battery Powered Over and Through set, Sodor Mining set, Twist and Turn Battery Powered set, Engineers playset, Let's Have a Race set, Sodor Rescue Team set, Aquarium set, and finally, Engineers Sylvings Bridge set? Oh, gosh, that was a lot to cover. Now, let's take a look at these. However, as you can see, instead of having just one, I have 3. Believe it or not, all these 3 have different dates on them. The first one is dated 1999, the second one is dated 2000, and then the third one is dated 2004. Literally my birth year. Now, I will admit, looking at the 1999 version and the 2000 version, there are hardly any differences between the two of them. However, when you compare both of them to the 2004 version, well, the first thing is that the first two are a bit lighter, and this one is a bit darker, which is kinda cool, honestly. Now, the comparisons aside, let's actually take a look at them here. It features detailed prints of trees and bushes on each side, as well as an intricately designed stone wall. And of course, I love the addition of the gray stone tunnel roof on top. All 3 versions of this tunnel that I have here have click-clack track, which, in technicality speaking, these are the only pieces of clicky-clack track I own. They're just kind of embedded in the tunnel. However, while this does make sense for the first 2 tunnels, it doesn't make sense for the 2004 one. As if you remember earlier, I said that in 2002 they had switched to the traction rail, which doesn't make sense, making this not just a mystery, but also confusing. Anyway, I will say I love the details on this thing. Obviously the trees and the shrubs look nice, but I really love that stone detailing. However, once again, the first 2 versions I have here are in pretty good condition, but this one here has a few chips and dents in it. Gosh, what is it with this random version of the tunnel that I have? Oh well, I think it's safe to say after this review is over, I might generally use some wood filler, do some light sanding, and try to find some gray paint to match to fix that up. But that's a project for another day. Also, I think it's safe to say that literally every single version of this item is made out of real wood. That is just something that you can't find nowadays on most wooden railway merchandise because Mattel just loves to cut corners. Of course, it was never a problem before, but it's just become a huge issue now. Overall, this item is generally great, and of course, there's probably a reason why they literally included it in a total of, and I kid you not, 18 sets. And I now generally believe that this is one of the best tunnels that we've ever received in the wooden railway.
Don't get me wrong, Henry's tunnel is also great, but it's also kind of weird how they made it, obviously with the 3 tracks on top and of course the 1 track on the bottom, which is somewhat accurate, but oh well, I guess it's better when you get 2 of these things together, and as for the other tunnels, yeah, there's really not much to say. In short, if you can find one of these for a good price, I highly recommend picking it up, because after looking on eBay, I saw that the price range was basically from $11 to $149, and I also kid you not on that one too. I will say this before I wrap up this review. If there's one problem I have with the single stone tunnel, is that it's kind of short, and that's kind of why you need to get 2 or 3 of these things together to make a very long tunnel. But to be fair, when you do that, that means that you can use the tunnels for either the Arsdale Railway ballast mines, or to recreate Renee's tunnel from, obviously, Home at Last, or the Mountain Road Tunnel on the Mid-Soto Railway. And while it may be simplistic, it definitely holds quite a lot of charm to it.
And with that said, everyone, that's basically it for this review. Although, if I had to give these tunnels a ranking, honestly, I think 9.5 out of 10 is pretty justified with, all the positives and the negatives that I've explained with these tunnels. So yeah, I'm giving them a 9.5 out of 10. They're really good and I highly recommend them. Although, I also want to say a huge shout out to Abbey Road Fan for giving me 3 of these tunnels for absolutely free. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this review. Without further ado, Useful11 signing out. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Man, that actually felt pretty good, honestly. I've kind of been needing a video like this, to take a break for a while after looking for that lamp. But I think it's safe to say I really do need to go out and look for it again, so let's go. What on earth? How did this get here? It's like... Well, I'm not wearing a watch. But if I remember the clock correctly, I think it was like almost 5 o'clock. And so the mail already came earlier today. And I don't know what the heck's in here, but it's very light. Although I do hear something in there, but gosh. Wonder what this is. I guess looking for that lamp will have to wait until later this evening. Guess I'll just go inside and see what this is about. I still wonder who sent me this. With how light it was, it makes me kind of wonder how much they paid for the shipping costs. Oh well, I guess it also depends on how big the box is, but it makes me wonder why such a light load needs a big box like this. Anyway, at least I had my X-Acto knife in here, so... Okay. There we go. Alright. Now, whatever's in here is technically free from its cardboard prison now. Anyway. Bubble wrap. That's all that looks like that's in here, honestly. Wait. Hold on, there is something in here. Oh my gosh.